Football fans, let me talk to you. Now, the Arsenal has just beaten Wolverhampton Wanderers 1-0 in a game that was extremely controversial thanks to one Michael Oliver. Now, Michael Oliver made this stupid-ass decision today in that game to give a straight red card to Myles Lewis-Skelly because of a tactical foul he did against Mark Doherty as Wolves were breaking away for a counter-attack. Now, I don't know about you, but I have never seen such a red card before. And Michael Oliver has this knack of always issuing out red cards against Arsenal that has never been seen before and that will never be seen again. I don't understand how that was a red card. I would like someone to school me on how that was a red card. Honestly, how was that a red card? Also, how did he not go to check it on the VAR screen? Like, he didn't even bother. Darren England, who was the one on official duties in the VAR, just let it slide. Or is it because it's Michael Oliver, no one dares to tell him to go check that decision again? I do not understand. That was crazy. That was atrocious. Red cards that we have never seen before, Michael Oliver is always the guy who is doing that. If you see Michael Oliver in a match, just know he will try to steal the show. Unfortunately for this one, he couldn't steal it because Arsenal won the game 1-0 kept a clean sheet. I swear down, if it was up to Michael Oliver, he would take away that clean sheet. He definitely is taking away that clean sheet. Or he's making that game end in a 0-0 draw. Because tell me how Michael Oliver is the same guy against Wolves a couple of years ago, gave 2 yellow cards to Martinelli in one phase of play. We have never seen that before. We have never seen it since then. Michael Oliver is the same guy who, when Arsenal were playing against Manchester City, I think at the Emirates, did not give a straight red card to Mateo Kovacic for making a red card-worthy tackle on Martin Odegaard. In fact, I think Mateo Kovacic did another tackle on someone else whose name I can't recall, and that's when he got a yellow card. Michael Oliver. Honestly, I think this guy places bets against Arsenal. Like, how can you convince an Arsenal fan that this guy does not place bets against Arsenal? Like, every time he goes out there, he'll be like, yeah, I'm definitely issuing out a red card against Arsenal. Or in this game, there will be a red card. It's crazy. And then in the same game, he goes and gives Gomez, the Wolves player, a second yellow card for a tackle that you think, like, that's more deserving of a red card than what Lewis-Skelly did. He gives out a second yellow, and then we go down, and then the two teams are down to 10 men. I'm like, this is crazy. Michael Oliver is a bloody cheat. Like, God, he's a bloody cheat. You can't tell me otherwise. And how no one questions his decisions. Zillers are like, go check for VAR if that's actually a red card or maybe you're making a mistake. No one does that. I can't recall the last time in a big game, and especially like in his Arsenal, Michael Oliver went to check his decision in a VAR screen. I can't recall. It's insane. It's mind-boggling. It's bizarre, to say the least. But thank God, Ricardo Calafiori came on during halftime. He's the one who scored the winner for us to make it 1-0 to the Arsenal, and we held on. In a game where we didn't have Mikel Merino and we didn't have Odegaard, who actually fell ill on the day, today in the morning. Still, I felt like it was a good performance. But goddamn, Michael Oliver, this guy, there's something about Michael Oliver. I cannot put my hand on it or my fingers on it, but there's something about that guy that does not sit right with me, and I'm sure it does not sit right with a lot of Arsenal fans. And I know people will be saying we are crying. Hey, we are crying foul and all, but goddamn, those decisions are goddamn atrocious. Honestly. Like, even if you hate Arsenal, we can all agree on one thing today. That was never a straight red card. That was never. I honestly think Arsenal should appeal that red card. But then again, the Premier League has always this way of, vindicating their own officials and trying to justify why this score stands and why it was legit. And it's absolute crap. Absolute garbage, if you ask me. But, well, we were the better team. We were better than Wolves. We won the game. I mean, still, Kai Havertz, man, he's moving a bit like a criminal. I don't understand how he did not convert the beautiful cross that was given to him by one Leandro Trossard. He should have done better. I mean, Leandro Trossard was atrocious in the corner kicks, but that cross he gave to Kai Havertz in the first half, that should have been converted. And you think, like, yeah, this is why Arsenal needs a goddamn striker, because most strikers would be, licking their lips for such chances. You get me? And also Kai Havertz today was just being pushed around so easily, man. Goal is going down on the floor. I didn't like that. So, I mean, Arsenal won. That's the most important thing. But Michael Oliver, man, he's moving like a goddamn criminal. Yeah, he's moving like a goddamn criminal in my book, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's so suspect. So suspect. But yeah, he's the same guy. Anyway, in other matches, man, the one we need to talk about is the Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest, because Bournemouth beat Nottingham Forest for 5-0. Chris Wood missing in action. Nottingham Forest, porous defenses, porous as fuck. You know, Nottingham Forest, I think they have one of the best defenses in the Premier League this season. They conceded 5 against Bournemouth. Justin Kluivert at it again. He scored the same goal he scored against Newcastle. You call Newcastle, he scored that goal. That's the same kind of goal he scored today. And I'm wondering, like, Bournemouth, goddamn. Well, before Chelsea's game, they were like, I think a point off top 4. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, these guys are definitely top 4 contenders in my book, man. Like, the way they are moving. Jesus Christ, fantastic football. So clinical as well. It's bizarre when you think about it, especially when you consider the fact that they have 10 guys out. It's crazy, man. Like, we need to start talking about Bournemouth and their top 4 contention, because they are right there in the mix in my book, in my opinion. Like, you get the feeling like even if they get number 5 or they end up in the top 5, that's a fantastic... Bournemouth top 5 in Europe. Yo, that would be crazy. And then maybe you can do them a good one and maybe go and win the Champions League, so that we have like 5 teams from the Premier League getting the Champions League. That would be crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, Justin Kluivert with the goal, Semenyo with the goal, Otara with the goal, with a brace actually. Who got the 5th for them? I can't recall who got the 5th for them. But yeah, big win for them, man, like they did against Newcastle. Newcastle were up against Southampton. They scored 3 goals. I mean, they considered first courtesy of a fantastic header by Bednarek. But then again, Isak scored a brace, the second goal. First was a penalty, the second goal. Oh, sublime. Exactly how you love to see it, man. And then, of course, Tonali, Sandro Tonali scored the 3rd goal for Newcastle. Liverpool put 4 past Ipswich. They won that game 4-1. Mo Salah scored a goal to take it to 176 goals in the Premier League in total. He's now above Thierry Henry. He has 100 Premier League goals at Anfield. Crazy when you think about it. Cody Gakpo has 9 goals in 9 at Anfield. Bizarre. And Cody Gakpo's second goal, man, the cross by Trent Alexander. Another sublime cross. God damn, it was really, really good. So big win for them. Another big win for Everton. They won away at Amex Stadium. They beat Brighton 1-0. So yeah, that's how the cookie crumbled in the games being played at 6 p.m. There was no early kickoff today, a bit crazy. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbled. Of course, the big one has to be the controversial call by Michael Oliver. But then again, he always has to steal the show. I feel for me, he's a bloody cheat. He needs to be investigated, goddammit. I swear, he needs to be investigated. Yeah. 5,000 subscribers.